Ready, go!
Yes, that's a bet!
Alrighty, ladies and gents, welcome to another YouTube video. And today we're going to be having a look at the tournament match that's just happened, the 6-round super match between Norway's Frode Haugland and Latvia's Raimons Laipins. Unbelievable match. We're going to be looking specifically at how on earth Frode Haugland manages to do what he does without breaking his arm. He truly is amazing. But we are going to dive into both their left and right arm super matches and break it down in terms of its technical aspects, and see where things are at. What does it mean for both these athletes moving forward? All that sort of good stuff. The match has just taken place only about 8 hours ago in Norway, and it was a match that had been somewhat built up for almost 2 years. They were meant to face each other quite some time ago, right back at the beginning of when COVID kicked up and started getting in the way of events. So this has been a long time coming. It was a match that was, of course, available on Devon Larratt's Stake Kings. So it was a match that I personally bet on, and a lot of people around the world bet on. And of course, Coach Ray, one of the most influential arm wrestlers in the world of arm wrestling, via Voice of Arm Wrestling channel, and Frode Haugland, known famously through the Arm Wars Super Series. Neil Pickup's Arm Wars Super Series is really the ground where Frode Haugland established his reputation of this unbelievable athlete who can pull in positions where other people can't. We're going to drill down a little bit on that when it happens, but once again, in this match, we'll see Frode Haugland go to places that you would cringe to go to, and he's so resilient there and so strong there. It's truly amazing. So anyway, let's get on with it now. Let's have a look. We're going to look at both their left and their right arm super match, and I'll break it down for you as we go. All right, Frode Haugland and Raimons Laipins. Let's start with the left. All right, so you can see Frode on the left of the screen, Raimons on the right. Good surge there from Frode, looking like a comfortable pin, but the elbow foul called on Coach Ray gets him the opportunity to restart. So we're back again. A good surge again, opening surge from Frode Haugland, looking too strong and comfortable. The down referee calls the pin. Simple pin, 1-0 to Frode Haugland there in the hook. Frode Haugland quite comfortable looking so far. Raimons Laipins looking to set a press. Caught into the hook, but again, elbow fouls, and Raimons Laipins now getting fired up. He wants to be in this match. This time, more side pressure from Frode Haugland at the start. Raimons Laipins gets the wrist flexion and gets the match stopped, but once again, more elbow fouls going on, so we're restarting that one again. Here we go, same sort of start there, even start into the hook. Raimons Laipins coming forward with his body energy. There's the nod and smile from Frode Haugland, that famous nod and smile. Once he feels he is in a match, his endurance really is something else. The can opener finish there, celebrating in style, goes from into the hook to the top roll to finish by taking the wrist of Raimons Laipins with the side pressure, 2-0. Good press initiation there from Frode Haugland. Raimons Laipins, though, his defense adequate to get himself into the match. It's now center table. Frode Haugland, known for his endurance, it's his specialty. Ray looking for the pins, but Frode Haugland in control at the moment, starting to look for that can opener again. This time gets an elbow foul. Engen Terzi, the head referee, calling him again on an elbow foul. 2-0. We restart this match. And then Frode Haugland once again sets into the defensive hook. Raimons Laipins looking for that offensive hook, trying to get a transition to a press, but unable to. The rotation side pressure from Frode Haugland. Too much. There it is. There is the pin, 3-0 now to Frode Haugland. He's starting to celebrate. He feels he's got it. They're in the straps this time, round 4. Again, good start from Raimons Laipins, looking to get the shoulder behind and trying to get that down pressure, but the rotation and the back pressure from Frode Haugland sufficient to get the stop. Frode Haugland now starting to come forward himself, making it about side pressure once more. Getting Frode now taking the ascendancy of center. There's that nod and smile. He's got the bleed on Raimons Laipins. He's comfortable where it's at from here. He thinks he can outlast Ray. No worries at all. Here comes the surge. Ray with a good stop, and now the transition to the press from Frode himself. Gets the victory, and that is done. 4-0, match done there. Cannot lose. From here, 6-round super match, 4-0. So now Frode experimenting with an attempt at top roll. Can he do it? Here's where we're going to see this crazy break arm position. Now, Frodo's lost his wrist. Raymond's Leibin taking control of the hand and the wrist, but Frodo will not say die. His hand is way outside of his shoulder now, committing that elbow, committing that torque on the shoulder and the humerus. Look at his position, and yet there's the smile from Frodo Hoagland. He says, I can sit here all day. You cannot break my arm no matter what you do. Raymond's Leibin surging, trying to do something. Frodo coming through now, shoulder behind, looking for the flop press finish. Here it comes. Frodo's in control. Despite all of that hand control from Raymond's Leibin, there's the pin. But Engin Terzi spoils the party and says, Frodo Hoagland, you got to do it again because Raymond's Leibin's elbow fouled. So this time, Frodo Hoagland puts the hammer down with the press of his own. No mucking around with the top roll. Bang. 5-0 now to Frodo Hoagland. And there's a good start and a pin from Raymond's Leibin to the 6th round, but early and a restart called. This time the catch is on. Frodo Hoagland just holding on in the defensive hook. Raymond's Leibin's looking to get on the board. Unable to. Frodo Hoagland, the nod and smile. He's got it back to center. There it is. The endurance is on. The rotation is gone from Coach Ray. Now the side pressure. Coach Ray looking for an opportunity, trying to get some side, but concedes in the end as the lactic acid becomes all too much. 6-0 on the left arm there from Frodo Hoagland. Truly impressive stuff. Now, the left arm, to give some more context, that was Ray's arm going in. It was Ray's confident arm. It was Frodo's weaker arm. Yet, great performance. You can see that one particular round, how Frodo can lose his wrist, get that far out of his shoulder, have someone like Coach Ray swinging around on his arm, intending to pin him and looking to just surge sideways without any broken arm. It's amazing. Very few arm wrestlers, very few professional arm wrestlers would dare to go into that position against someone of their similar strength level. It's truly, truly phenomenal. They call him Relentless Frodo Hoagland for a reason. He truly is relentless. He does not let up. He can pull from anywhere, and that's why we love him. But anyway, Frodo Hoagland with a 6-0 win on the left arm. Let's have a look now at the right arm and see what goes on there. All right, here we go. Right arm. Okay, this time, right arm, Frodo on the left of screen. And there's the start. They've gone into the hook. Frodo Hoagland with some offensive surges there, looking for some defense from Coach Ray. But there is the pin, 1-0 to Frodo Hoagland. This time, round 2, we are outside of the straps. Frodo Hoagland on the right of screen. Coach Ray looking for an initiation here, looking to set to a top roll. What can he do? There is the top roll, looking good. Containment from Frodo Hoagland is just hanging on. What do we got? Engin Terzi calls another elbow foul. Too many elbow fouls going on in this match for my liking. Raymond's Leibin starts again, looks for the top roll, but this time Frodo Hoagland gets his wrist flexion set deeper than the last time, and he is just trying to defeat the pronator of Coach Ray. And then he can make it about side pressure. Here comes the defense again. Frodo Hoagland curling his wrist in, adding some side pressure. There's the nod and smile. He thinks he's got it where he wants. And the big can opener takes the wrist of Coach Ray for a 2-0 lead on the right. Very impressive stuff there from Frodo Hoagland. Into the hook, both of them into the hook. This time Coach Ray with the offensive drive. Frodo Hoagland defense at the moment, and now the counter attack. The smile and laugh is there. He's confident that he's got Coach Ray wrapped up, and a few more surges will do it. And there it is, 3-0. He's celebrating. He thinks it's done, but an elbow foul was called, so he's got to do it again. So it's still 2-0 in the straps now after having slipped. Frodo Hoagland once again defensive hook. This time Coach Ray trying to top roll, trying to get some side pressure, but again, don't tell me another elbow foul again. Another elbow foul on Frodo. This time we have a win. It's 2-1. Now, Frodo losing that round on fouls. Coach Ray on the board. This time in the straps straight away. The defensive hook is set from Frodo. He's not mucking around this time. He's dragging down on the bicep of Coach Ray. Gets control of the rotation. Adds side pressure for the pin. Fairly simple stuff there from Frodo. 3-1 right now. This time, Coach Ray looking for that press initiation, but the side pressure now pronated hook of Froda looks good. And again, nodding and smiling to the crowd. He's celebrating 3-1. He thinks the job is just about done. One more round will do it. Here we go, Froda looking for the victory. You see the high setup from Coach Reagan, looking for that top roll. There it is. And there's the slip in the losing position. That is a win. I think I've miscalculated the rounds at some point or something. I missed something, but that was the final round there. The end score being 4-2. I think I missed something there, but anyway, you guys saw it. You probably picked up on where I missed it. But anyway, 4-2 victory to Froda Hoagland on the right, 6-0 victories of Froda Hoagland on the left. Really good performance, gallant effort from Ray, who did look the smaller man on the day. I think Ray came in at about 87 kilos, and I think Froda was about 92. So a reasonable gap between them, but Froda Hoagland putting on a pretty solid display of strength, endurance, power, versatility in his technique. Very impressive. At the end of the day, I think Froda is an amazing athlete. His ability not to break his arm and pull that way, it's one of a kind. It really is one of a kind, and I think he should be famous for it because it's, I don't know, he kind of already is, but he should be more famous for it because it's truly an amazing feat. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that breakdown. Let me know what you thought about the match. Where to from here for both of these guys? It's hard to say. I'd love to see Froda getting out there again. He's, of course, done well in Arm Wars. He's been part of the WAL. I'd love to pull him. I'd like to see how that endurance goes in a hook with Froda, maybe. Something like that someday. And Coach Ray, I'm sure we will see him pop up again. King of the Table might come up and he'll have a match there potentially. But we'll always see more from Coach Ray on Voice of Arm Wrestling on the YouTube channel. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Leave us a like, a comment, a share, and a subscribe, and all that sort of good stuff. And I will see you next time.
Yes, that's a man!